Hey guys, so in today's video, I thought that I would talk about something that a lot of people seem to have an issue with, or their surgeon's office after weight loss surgery tell them never to use again, and that is a straw. So my surgeon's office actually told me that it is completely fine to use a straw. I would say don't just go off of what other people's surgeon's offices tell them. Definitely go with whatever suggestions or recommendations that your particular surgeon's office or your dietitian themselves say to do. I have found that there are like multiple different recommendations and guidelines that different surgeons' offices give their patients. Like I said, my particular surgeon's office had said that if using a straw to drink water or your protein shake or whatever it is helps you to get your water goal in, then do whatever it takes to get your water in. So for those of you who don't know, my current water goal is a minimum of 64 ounces of water a day. I struggle to get that every day. I had talked about in previous videos where my goal this week was to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. I have not gotten there yet. The closest I've gotten was like 48 ounces of water. And part of that is because of work. Like, work has been ridiculously crazy this week. I have been thrown all over the place. Like yesterday, I got here to work at our main clinic and work in the urgent care, and then like as I was getting ready to get out of the car and go inside, I got a text on my phone from the scheduler saying that they needed me to go to the outline clinic, which is like 40 minutes away. So I had to leave here, go there, and like I am about to tell them not to send me anywhere else, because if they do, like they need to give me gas money, because I just paid for textbooks and like classes and things like that. Like, I don't have to pay for classes, but there are certain fees that the tuition waiver that I am under does not cover. So like there's technology fees because I'm doing online classes this semester. Each class that I'm in has technology fees. There are other course fees for a couple of the courses I'm in. So I'm taking an Ojibwe / Anishinaabemowin class, and that has a special course fee for the lab and the regular class. And then there is an early childhood nutrition class that I'm taking that has a special course fee. So like I have been paying out all of this money, and I know that this is not related to what I'm talking about, but I have been planning to make this video for a while. I think it's important that, like I said, you take into consideration what your surgeon's office recommends for you. They are telling you the things that they're telling you for a reason. There is an absolute reason why they are telling you that you should or should not be doing something. And it could be a case-by-case basis. It could also be dependent on the type of surgery that you had. So for those of you who don't know, in June of 2024, I had the gastric sleeve surgery. The rules are going to be different for someone who had gastric sleeve as opposed to someone who had a duodenal switch, as opposed to someone who had a gastric bypass. So while all of those surgeries are weight loss surgeries, like I said, the rules, guidelines, and recommendations are going to be different for each of those different surgeries. So I also want to say that if you find that something is helpful for you and it may go against what your surgeon's recommendations are or what your dietitian's recommendations are, I would mention that to them. Just be like, hey, so I know that you said not to do this, but this is the reason why it's helpful for me, and this is what I've noticed. And have an honest conversation with them, have an open discussion, and see what they think about it once you bring up those ideas or options to them. So like I said, just because they say that you shouldn't doesn't mean that you absolutely can't, but it would be helpful and a good idea to at least have an open and honest conversation and discussion with them about everything, because you never know. They might be like, okay, that's awesome. If this helps you in this way, then definitely go for it. and you won't know unless you have that conversation with them. So I will tell you that it has been weird for me lately to not have as many appointments. Like, the farther out that I get from surgery, the less and less follow-up appointments I have. And my last appointment was like 3 weeks ago, and it feels very, very weird that I have not had any sort of appointments with anyone from my surgeon's office. And I don't have any appointments scheduled with them until like the end of next month. So it's definitely very, very weird to me. But so I just want to go over like the reasons why a lot of surgeons, offices or dietitians say that you shouldn't use a straw. So basically the idea behind it is, one, when you drink through a straw, you can get air, and they don't want you swallowing that air. For a multitude of different reasons. I'm not going to go into each and every reason, just because I don't know each and every reason. But the other reason is that using a straw, you don't necessarily have control over the amount of liquid that you are consuming through like one gulp of a straw. I'm saying gulp, it may not be correct, but yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to say that those are the two main reasons that my surgeon's office said to be cautious when using a straw. But they said it's definitely not like you absolutely can't use a straw. Like I said, they definitely told me that if I was having issues getting liquid down and felt like using a straw would help, then to definitely go for it, because obviously they want to prioritize hydration, then protein, and then all of the other things that you can have, which right away, hydration and protein are the top two. I mean, they're always going to be the top two. But like, obviously, as you move through the different dietary phases and advancements, that's when you'll be able to have certain other things. But right away, it's like liquids only, and then purees, and then, like, so you add in other things slowly. So anyways, I just wanted to share my 2 cents. Again, please don't take what I'm saying as, oh, you can go have a straw. If you had a specific surgery where you're not supposed to be using a straw, or it could be detrimental to you, please just take what I say as my own experience. I'm not telling you to go out and do these things. Like I said, if you feel like it would be helpful for you, have that open and honest conversation and discussion with your surgeon's office or your dietitian. So with that being said, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there are any other questions that you guys might have that I could share my thoughts on, or give you guys any sort of tips and tricks that I have found in my process going through weight loss surgery, I would love to share them with you. Today is Thursday. As of Monday, I was 9 weeks post-op, so I'm making progress. And with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys next time.